Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anywhere you come across my video, please, you have to subscribe to Aziz Audio YouTube channel. You have to follow me for Instagram. You have to follow me for TikTok. Yeah, this message is direct to the Africa leaders, direct to the Africa leader and the Africa continent. Because if you see what is going on in Africa, I always seen it every time, every day. You look at the calamity that is taking place in Africa right now. You see now the way people are travel from by route from Africa to Europe. You understand? So I know that route did not started today. It started for a long time ago. You understand? So because now there also means still pass come. Why I'm talking this thing is that I try to talk to those African leaders. They have to do the right thing. No Africa citizen want to leave Africa. You understand? Do you know the reason why Africa cities they are leaving Africa to Europe? Because they need greener pasture. Because they stay there in Africa, the government, you understand, they do not provide anything for the Africa youth. They did not provide any legible something for Africa youth to do. The only thing the Africa leader they know how to lose the money and sponsor their family in Europe, their wife and their kids, they buy mansion there. That is the reason you see everybody try to go to Europe. You understand? That is why you see everybody struggle to Europe. You see the boat that move direct from Gambia. You understand? So when direct to Gambia to Spain, you see how many passengers you see in that boat. You understand? So you see how many women, you see how many men just try to leave Africa continent to go uh, to search for greener pasture. Do you know the risk they took? Do you know the risk they took? That is the reason why you say every time you see me, I don't have any respect for African leaders. Because they don't have what it takes to fix Africa. They don't have what it takes to lead the continent of Africa. The only thing they know, the Kamba how to load the money. You understand? So tell me, how do you think the Africa will move forward? People say we are those people carry too much risk. This if without risk, how can you make success? You understand? Without risk, most of us you see in Europe today, without that risk, we cannot have good life. Because our leader don't care for us. They don't care about the citizens of Africa. They only care for their wife and their children. You understand? And their kaba. So I want to play this video. After this video, I will regard Laba, because me, I don't have any respect for Africa leader. I only have respect for Africa leader that are doing the right thing. So I want to play this video. Me wanna see how Africa they are struggle for their life. They are struggle for greener pasture. They are struggle for their future because they don't want. They need good life. That is why they are struggle like this to take the risk to Europe. So I want to play the video. After this video, I will regard it.
Breaking news. Within 5 days, 3 migrant boats from the Gambia have arrived in El Hierro, Spain, highlighting the continuing dangers of the Atlantic route. December 8th, a boat from Barra, the Gambia, arrived after a 7-day journey at sea. It was detected 7 miles offshore late on December 7th and escorted into port at 11 p.m. by rescue vessel Salvamar Navia. On board were 192 migrants, mostly men, 19 women, and 7 minors, including 4 infants under 18 months. 1 person was transferred to the island hospital. Migrants reported coming from Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Conakry, Mali, Ghana, and Sierra Leone. December 11th. Another boat from Jinak arrived after 6 days at sea, detected just 900 meters from the coast at 8:30 p.m. A total of 216 migrants arrived, 178 men, 38 women, and 55 minors. 2 people required hospital care. Nationalities included Gambia, Senegal, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Mali, and Nigeria. December 12th. A 3rd boat from Jinak Island arrived after 8 days at sea, escorted by Salvamar Difta at 2:30 p.m. There were 270 migrants on board, including 67 women and 22 minors. 3 people were hospitalized. We do not promote this journey. It is dangerous and life-threatening. But this is the reality, and it demands attention.
So, my fellow Africans, shebi una don see by una sef so how how they try to struggle for our daily bread. You see, our leader, they don't care about us. They don't care about what they are passing through. You understand? The only thing what they care about their wife and their children and their family. You see how many people now leave Africa continent to struggle for their greener pasture. Those people did not leave Africa because they don't love Africa. They love Africa, but they don't have future there because the government of Africa continent, they don't care about their citizens. They only loot money. They don't know they have to feed this country for their citizens. They don't know the youth. They have the future of tomorrow. Africa leader don't have that mentality. That is why you see most time I come to this social media to Sunday. You understand? So because they have to do the right thing. Because most of them, they travel around the world. They see how the Asia continent is working. They see how the South America is working. They see how the Europe is working. So what left in Africa where they say the Africa leader cannot do the right thing for their citizens? What left? So I call on Africa leader, please, this is the right time. We need to come together and make Africa great. Don't allow us to be taking this unnecessary risk to cross the Mediterranean Sea to come and search for our greener pasture. Face Africa from us, you understand? When you face Africa, most of us in Europe will go back to Africa to come and live because home is home. We just because we need good life. That is why we are struggle out of the continent. Just because the Africa leader don't care for us. So anywhere you come across this video, please, you have to subscribe to Aziza Audio YouTube channel. Follow me for Instagram. Follow me for TikTok. Where is there? Africa, rise up and do the right thing for your citizen.